standing tall. Guess the shape, that's the frame, playing this fun little game. Who's that figure in the dark? Mystery leaves a mark. Outline tells a hidden truth. Who is hiding in the proof? Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake that holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake the holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Is it I'm gonna find? Get the shadow on my mind.
Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody tonight? I hope you're doing good. It doesn't seem like anybody's here yet. But we got things done here. Bring everybody's score is updated. Of course, Alpha Proto is in the lead, followed by Joshua, followed by Outcast, followed by Trusty. Not far behind Trusty is Outcast. So you were right last night on the show. You are in the top 5. In fact, you are in the top 4. Parasocial is supposed to be below. What's the name there? So we might have to correct that right now. Let's see, I thought I got this all corrected properly. Tim will be complaining because he's not where he's supposed to be. Okay, so let's see. Oh no, Parasocial is where he's supposed to be. At 56, I was reading that wrong. And then, of course, Tim's at 27. Goodnight Spoon's 19. Gemini Guy, who we haven't seen in a while, is at 18. Dillard's at 15, and he's only showed up twice. Puffer Pup showed up a couple times. He's at 11. Flit came in last week and got 8 points. So that's good. Kirby's at 7. We haven't seen him in a while. My volume is low. Oh, probably because of where I got my mic. Let me pull it around to the front where you will be able to. It will be able to pick me up a little better, eh? Is that the way better now? I hope so. And then we got ID Crisis, only came in once. He's at 4.5. Era, who came in last week and got 2 points. And Mike, who came in the once a while back, well, and actually participated, is at 1 point. So that is where we are on the leaderboard at the moment. So we added 2 people last week, Era, and we added Pretty soon this leaderboard is going to cover me. Can you hear me better now, Outcast? Hey, Parasoso, we got 2 people here. Wow, it's amazing, it's amazing, it's amazing. We're starting to get people in here faster, faster, faster. So that just means if you want to participate, a little low volume. I don't know why it's low. Let me check. Make sure it's got the right. Yeah, it's got the right microphone. The gain is up full. Your mic isn't on. Yes, it is. I see the green dot on it right here, and it's on the right one. I see my mic thing on OBS going up. So, here, I'm gonna unplug it and plug it back in. That better? I'll probably switch on me. I don't think. Is that better? Is this better? I don't know what to do if not. Sounds like a kid. Maybe it's because I got my fan on behind me. Maybe it's making it hard to hear me. Okay, how am I now? Can you hear me better without the fan on? Still low. I don't know what to do then. Are your settings up for volume? Still low? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why this mic is. It is. No. Okay, it's on the right thing. I'll switch to the one. That's my camera mic right there. Is that better? And since the fan isn't making a difference, you know, I'm turning it back on. Maybe this mic is going. Hey, Mike, how are you? Now I will put it back on the regular mic and see. Filters. We have noise suppression on. Do we have a gain? Let's type gain. Okay, can you hear me now? Is that better? Is it too high, too low still? So, yeah, tonight's is 90s cartoons for those that want Yes. Okay, well, I put a gain property on, or filter on, and then I turned it up quite a bit, so. Uh, do you think Mike, are you going to be wanting to guess here tonight or not? Are you just dropping in to hit the like, say hi, and share? Total different sound. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? For the total different sound. Okay. Okay, so much better. Okay, that's good. So yeah, tonight is 90's cartoons. Do you think you're ready for 90's cartoons? And somehow I don't think Mike is staying around to make any guesses. So we'll just try. We'll wait for another three, maybe 8 minutes. The longest we'll wait is to 20 after. But I'm thinking maybe a quarter after we will get started. Gives you guys a chance to get a few more points, possibly. People aren't here for the easy rounds. Sucks to be them, right? Well, hopefully the other rounds are easy, a little harder once we get to. I think the first 6 rounds are going to be super easy for most people, but we're going to have to find out, I guess, right? Yeah, you know what? We're going to start at 15. So in 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes and counting. Also, next week, or in the next couple weeks, I am thinking of changing up the song. Maybe for the start, I might play it. Might, if we get time, might prepared to be destroyed. Okay, so we got 3 people. You will dominate. We will see. Okay, so 3 people are here. Well, sometimes Parasocial guesses, sometimes he doesn't. Okay, so here we go. Round one. Will you dominate? Do you respect my authority? I had a bit of a clue, but I shouldn't have. Because you should be able to get this. Hey, it's Flit. Yes, it is Cartman. A first easy round. So, Tim does take first place in that. And then we're followed by Flit. I need points to be a little chatter. Well, you got to be guessing. You got second place. So it seems like Tim did dominate the first round, but will he continue to dominate throughout the night? Well, if you look over on the left here, right beside Cartman under the rounds and the scores, it shows the chat. That's what I see there. You see on the left hand or right hand, I'm not sure what side it is for you. It's the left-hand side for me. So we go by that chat that I see. Flit. Okay, it's round 2. Better get ready to guess. Or it'll be your mess. Yes, Dr. Octopus, or Doc Ock as he is commonly known as well. So Flit got that first. Guess it's down a little for Tim dominating, but Tim did come in second, so it was close there. And then, of course, we have Outcast coming in third. Neither Tim nor Flit are dominating as of yet because it's a neck and neck race with those two. But let's see what happens if Alpha comes in and maybe Joshua. So bye-bye, Doc Ock, and let's go for 3. Because 3 ain't free. Oh, we got Joshua coming in third there. Yes, it is Babs Bunny. No relation to Buster Bunny. But I wonder if she's a relation to Bugs Bunny. Is Babs or Buster related to thing? I don't know. I'm not sure whether they ever answered that question in that show. Okay, so anyways, Tim is coming in again in first place, trying to pull ahead, trying to dominate Flit and the rest of the chat. Oh. And we got Josh in third. Not a last name in the rabbit community. Rick, your chat, your side chat is BS. Well, it is what it is, Flit. I can't help it. Unfortunately, yours will probably always show you, especially when it's really close, it will probably always show you first. If you're always putting it in with half a second of each other, yours will probably always show yours first because it doesn't have to go as far, on the net or whatever. I'm not sure how it works completely. Anyways, we're on to number 4 to up your score. Canadian. Do. Yes, it is Batman Beyond. So let's see. In that chat, Tim still pulling a little bit even further ahead of Flit and dominating, but Outcast is up in his game and getting into number 2. Joshua still coming in third, and Flit not getting any more points. But you know what? Because you put AKA Terry I will give you 1 point for that, Flit. Now, you won't be able to see it because it's off to the side of where the three main names is, but I do have a bit of a space for the Flit plus 1 point. But I have to admit, Flit and Joshua had it extra on what. That was a nice touch, yes. Okay, so that say round 4 is no more. So it's on to round 5, and are you going to be able to jive with it? Are you going to be able to jive and thrive? Well, it looks like Tim is missed his mark on this round and coming in fourth. Yes, it is Yu-Gi-Oh! So up first we have Lit trying to get back in first. He's one that makes he's still second in first. The second person to he only has 2 first place. So then we have Joshua up in his game, followed by Outcast, outing Tim of any points. Tim once again showing his uncultured with Cheetos and not a weeb. It's like it was popular. I didn't know it started in the 90s, but actually it started in Japan in the 90s. I'm not sure when it started in the US or Canada in the 90s. So, but it's a cartoon and it's a fairly popular one. So I figured I would use it, even if it was Japan. So on that round, Tim did not thrive. So we're going on to round 6 to get some more in the mix. Can you guess who this is? Ooh, Tim is taken out again. Although it's Josh getting first place this time, neither Tim or Flit. Although Flit's coming into a nice second. And then, of course, Outcast. And unfortunately, Tim is out again. Out of points because, well, he got fourth. And fourth don't get no points. Okay. So hopefully things are going to start to get harder. Oh, and let me reveal the look, of course. And yes, it was Harley Quinn. So that was round 6. And everybody's been in for the fix. So here comes 7. Hopefully it's no way to heaven. This 7 is no way to heaven. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there is only one right answer in the chat, and it is Tim because it is Bronx, not Brooklyn. Brooklyn is one of the things. I was thinking you guys got it right. Oh, you know what? Just because he typed so much, and he didn't quite know the name, I am gonna give Outcast a point for that. So we got Tim. I thought you would know. And we'll just put Outcast here. It's just easier to put him there to give him a point. Okay, so let's. So that was round 7. And that means we're done round 7. So bye bye, Bronx. And let's go to round 8. And what will be your fate? Yes, it is Zap uh, Birmingham. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Brand Gang. Although I know he's does he actually? When I was looking up for his name, he does never. It didn't have the captain beside it, but he is in charge of that starship, right? So that would make him the captain. Maybe they never gave him the name captain. I don't know, or put it in, but I will count yours as number 3, Tim. So we got Flit, followed by Josh, followed by Tim. Okay, so that was round 8, and now everybody has their fate. So it's on to round 9. And will you be fine? And if you just don't know, either A, make a wild guess, or just say, I don't know, not guessing, or something like that. It's up to you guys. Just so I know that's not waiting for somebody. It looks like people are having a little trouble getting this one. Should I put up the timer? Are you guessing, Joshua, or not? Okay, 10 seconds, Joshua. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay. And yes, it is Gutsman from Mega Man cartoon. So at this point, I would probably say that Flit is dominating. Let's see. We'll put Flit here first, of course. Flit, followed by Tim, followed by Josh. See, that's why you always guess. You could be right, but you could easily as be wrong, right? But you never know. So let's see. Tim has how many first place? 1, 2, 3, 4. And Flit has 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't know who's got more points, but you guys have an even number of first place. So, although I think Flit has more second place. Anyways, okay. That's round 9, and everybody, well, most of you did just fine. So round 10, will you be able to pin it down? And again, if you're not guessing, let me know. But if you're guessing, just guess. Because it ain't going to be a mess. Or maybe it could be a mess. I don't know. I thought you said you were going to dominate this, Tim. You have not got first place every time. And you didn't even get your guess in a couple times. Which one are you going to guess? Archie or Richie Rich? Outcast. You can't put both in. They're two completely different characters. Okay, so is Joshua going to guess? And Flit? We're just waiting on Joshua. If you're not going to put in something anime, it's like, you got to be more specific, Joshua. It's like more points. Okay, you give up. Well, I have to inform you, nobody got it. It is Marty McFly from the Back to the Future cartoon. What? You knew what? It wasn't Canadian. As far as I know, it was in the States as well. Actually, I think it said it was in the States too. It is a thing. You can look it up. It had like one season. It had Marty, Doc, Doc's wife, Einstein, and their kids. I was thinking in my head, Marty McFly. No, it can't be. Can't be. He's not a cartoon. I guess you should have guessed it, right then? See? You always take, I say always take those wild guesses because the worst thing is you're going to be wrong, right? You're not getting the points that you're not getting by just giving up anyways. Okay, anyways, round 11. I'd say it's the opposite of 7, but it's not. So here's round 11. We got a guess by Tim. Do we have a guess by Flit? Outcast? I don't know. You'll have to put in what if you think it is the name. You can ask a question, but I ain't. Well, I guess I'm giving an answer, but I'm not giving an answer. I'm not going to say yes or no. Outcast. You have to put a definitive answer. I guess you could put it with a question mark, but like some people have before, I count that as a definitive answer, even if you just put it with a question mark. But it's up to you what you choose to put. We're just waiting for you and Flit. Or are you giving up, Flit? Outcast? Let me know one way or another, please. We've got a guess by Tim. We got a guess by Joshua. You know what? I'm gonna. Hey, just do a guess like you did for the other thing. Just say anything. I don't know. Well, you got nothing. I'm just waiting on Outcast to. Okay, I'll say everybody's said their thing. Well, Outcast, you would have been better go with Skeletor. Because this is Skeletor from The New Adventures of He-Man, which was out in 1990. I know, it's not a good-looking Skeletor. That whole series is pathetic, in my opinion, and should be taken from out of canon. But, well, I'm not even sure whether it is canon technically, although it's been put into a couple comic books and all that. I think you mean didn't last long. It almost looked anime-ish and all that. Had elements really of Thundercats a little bit. Hey, Manticore, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. Well, I looked up and said We tried new adventures. I'm doing well. Where I'm doing my silhouette game tonight. But I looked up 90s cartoons and it was in there. Under 1990. Look up New Adventures of He-Man. Anyways, we're done from round 11. I felt pressured to change my answer. Not by me, I hope. Probably just by seeing two other people guess. Or GPT. Oh, that was through Wikipedia, so. Anyways, round 12. Here we go. So, what this is, if you can guess the thing for this. Well, it was just out of the 90s, 80s. But Manticore, if you can guess who you think this character is, and you're one of the first three people to guess, right? You get points. And if you get enough points, you can spend them on various things. I can go into that later. So, we got Tim with a Mr. Freeze. Who else? And you only get one guess. As well, Manticore. I'm here pretty much every Thursday, 7 p.m. doing this. So. Okay, so now we're waiting for sure. Hopefully Outcast and Flit. Any guesses, you guys? We got a Rhinox by Joshua. We got Manticore thinking, just make that blue. Again, Flit, Outcast, if you're not going to guess, let me know so I can just go on. Okay, let's see. I might bring back the timer. Okay, here we go. I'm putting on the timer. Well, you guys guess, so. Well, unless Manticore wants to guess, well. Okay, there we go. Yes, it's Rhinox from Transformers Beast Wars. So we have Josh in first, followed by Outcast, followed by Flip. I searched Beast Wars characters and that exact silhouette showed up. Oh, no, a little late there, but no, not Thanos. So, what made you think it was a Transformer or Beast Wars, Joshua? Anyways, we're on 13. Here we go. They're probably going to be easier than what I think. But I had used up the easy spots, and this was characters that I chose, so. Oh, did Tim leave? Yes, Earthworm Jim. Okay, let's see. What got it first? I'm gonna have to. If I might have to start bringing back the clock. Then Josh, because it looks like Flit is gonna be the dominant one tonight, dominating one, and then Outcast. Unfortunately, Manticore was just a second too late. Yeah, I played it too as a kid or a teen, anyways. So bye bye, Earthworm. Earthworm Tim. Okay, round 14. Oh, you missed round 13. Earthworm Jim. 2 rounds left, yes. And Flit is dominating. I had dinner. Bad time to have dinner. Anybody else guessing? Okay. I think I might have to put this up. Okay. I'm putting this up to make you guys guess faster. Toot, 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 toot. Like I said, you can just put a guess in there. You're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wrong. It's no different than us guessing. If you're wrong, because you're both ways, you get no points. But you have a chance to get points. Do, do, do. Okay. Unfortunately, no, it's not Cable and it's not Rock and Roll. It is Hunk from Voltron, the third dimension or something like that. From a Voltron series that was in the 90's. Oh, you just say boo because you didn't get it. And I catch it and throw it back at you, Tim. These are the hard rounds. No, I think there was a one after that was the Netflix one. Because Netflix, I don't think was around in the 90s. At least not like it is now. Um, Here, let me look it up exactly what it was called. '90s Voltron series. I think the one that was on Netflix was Defenders of the Universe. I'm not sure. Um, yeah, third Voltron. It was supposed to sequel in the '90s. CGI Voltron: The Third Dimension. Uh, oh, okay. Well, I thought this was the. Uh, Let me make sure that there was. Yeah, Hunk was in it, so okay. Uh, oh, I know you got more points than you, Tim, right now. Okay, so there goes Voltron. Okay, here comes round 15. Yes, this is actually a silhouette of Tim. No. Oh, that was not hard for you guys. I thought it'd be hard. Yes, it is Eat the Cat. And Flick comes in first place with that one. Let's see. Tim comes in second. I don't know why I even guessed that. And Josh comes in third with just Eek. Hey, Sticky, how are you? Laugh out loud, Garfield from Timu. So let's see. Flick go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flick got 6 threes. Eek looks like he's tweaking. I am good. Uh, let's see. For second, 1, 2, 3. 3 2s. And 1 1 1. 1 1. Who would watch it? So let's see. 6 times 3 is 18. At 6, 24, 25 points Flit got tonight. Let's see. What did Tim get? Tim got 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. You got 4 3s. He put the eek in tweak. They're eking the cats. They're eking the dog. Okay, so 1, 2. You got 3 2s as well. 1. And you got 1 1 as well. So you got 12 and 6, 18, 19. And we'll just do Josh. We should see. I know you guys can't see this. Let's see what Josh got. 1, 2. Josh got 2 3s, and then he got 1, 2, 3 2s. Where is Alpha Proto? I don't know. 3 of you, Flit, Tim, and Josh all got 3 in the 2-point place. And Josh got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4 1s. So 6, 12, 16. And we'll do Outcast just for the sake of it. No first place for for Outcast, and we got 1, 2, 2 2s. Would have been funny if he got a 3 2s as well. And he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 1s. Oh, and I missed that 1 point for Flit. Flit got 26 tonight. One, two, three, 4, 6 1s. So that means 4 and 6, 10. So the results for tonight: Flit got 26 points, coming in first. Thus, I'd say he dominated everyone. Followed by Tim with 19 points. In second place, he dominated everybody but Flit. And of course, Joshua got 16 points. Unusual Joshua coming in third and not second, or even first. And Outcast, 10 points. So we're going to see Flit, let's see. With 25 points, let's see, what does that do for Flit? Flit had 8 points last week, coming in the first time, and he got 8 points. So, 8, 25, 33. Hey, I picked the good ones as easies and the not so good ones, I guess, as hard ones. That's the whole point. Not making it so you can easily guess. You have to think for some of these. And Tim got 16 points. No, 8. How many points did Tim get? Tim got 19 points, so 20, just one under 20. So Tim was at 27. So that would be 47, 46. $46. Oh, you have to watch the Courage Television. Yes, I guess that's what I mean. So, uh, okay, so let's see. Joshua got 16 points. So he was at 298, so 308, 308, 308, 318 minus 4, 314. $314. And then 10 points for Outcast. Outcast, you're now over the 100 mark. You could soon get into 4th place, depending on when Trusty comes back. So, Tim, you are in 6th place at the moment. Depending whether Parasocial, how many points you get if you're here next week, and whether Parasocial participates, you could actually get into 5th. Although, if Flit's here next week, you left us. You wish. You got to do a lot more to get up that high. And we're going to, next week, I thought about it. I was going to do something else. Um, Eventually, I'm gonna split. I've done video game characters before, but I'm gonna split them up into the same way for decades. But I'll do probably a decade in a couple weeks. Next week marks the 26th episode of this. Although we missed a week around Christmas and maybe New Year's, I forget. I'm not sure whether we missed 1 or 2 weeks or whatever. I think we missed a week from when I went up to my dad's. I think that's all we missed. Um, so Flit's all the way up here where Goodnight Spoon was. There we go. Oh, it's. But next, what I was saying, next week, in honor of that, and you guys are really going to have to study for this. I know, and I'm going to give you somewhere where you can go to study. It's Cross Comics silhouettes, kit silhouettes of my characters. And most, if not all my characters, well, not all my characters, but all the ones that'll appear in what should have been the first year and a half are up there. So I will only go from those characters. I'll make sure there's a picture of them up there. If there's not, then I won't do them. So yeah, next week is Cross Comics characters, as it's the half year mark, if you will, for this show. I should probably leave it for the full year, but hey, maybe so. Hopefully, you guys are ready for that. Are you ready? Are you ready for a brand new beat? I hope so. Well, you cannot study, Flit. Nobody's forcing you to. It just means that you might not know the characters that easy. Or at all. You might have to copy off somebody who might have. Well, the first 5 rounds I think are going to be easy enough for most people. Um, if I do double points, it will be on rounds 6 through, or maybe 8 through the rest. I don't know. Depends on what I first do, but maybe I can do that because it might mean you guys have to study. Next week is Cross Comics characters, just all Cross Comics characters. I put the link to my website up there. You can go through the heroes, the villains. I will just stick it to the heroes and villains. I won't do angels or demons. I won't do supporting cast. I won't do any robots or anything like that I have my version of the Transformers. Let's see. What do I have? Yeah, I'll just do from the heroes and villains. Hey, John, you'll be here next week to take the lead? Well, I don't think you could be in the lead for. Yeah, so next week it's Cross Comics characters to basically celebrate half a year of doing this, basically. Although technically it's just over half a year because I took a break 1 week while I was up at my dad's. But yeah, if you come here and get 45 points, Dillard, that'll put you up there. Well, if we do double points for some of the rounds, that, 15 and then 30s, 30 double 60. I guess you could get up. It's possible that you could get up to 75 because I'm not sure whether I'll do the first 5 rounds, of course, Warriors, and then do other characters or not yet. Or whether I'll do the first 7 rounds of the Warriors. You know what? No, I am going to do it. Just first 5 rounds, so it'll be a little bit of guessing which Warriors I include. So, yeah, you have the Cross Comics website there to study. Next week, of course, is Cross Comics characters. So, I'm not sure what else to say. I guess that's it for now. Thank you for joining me. Good to see you here, Dillard, although it's a little late, unfortunately. Canadian shield, Canadian buckler, snowflame, space, toxico. Well, 2 of those are a character for me. Actually, technically, one is as Canadian buckler. I'm not sure whether I'm going to call him that or not. I forget. But he's not on the website, so he won't be in it. And I do not even have a snow safe space, and I have a fat flame and a snowdrift, but I don't have a snowflame. That's an interesting name. Snowflame. He's got snowflame. Okay, yeah, good night. See you Saturday when I do some Insecto stuff. I gotta figure out when I'm doing. Got work tomorrow, so I gotta figure out when I'm doing. There is an actual character out there called Snowflame. I gotta figure out when I'm doing the thing for coloring the Canadian shield. So yeah, see y'all later. Maybe in Dillard's chat. I might stop by there for Am I the Bleep Hole? Okay. Good night, everyone. God bless. Love you all.